Theopist says, hi, quick question. Do you think VOE is worth getting? I don't know, I haven't played it yet. Especially with how bad the previous two expansions are, Soto and Janthier Wild kind of turned out. I've seen a lot of hype for VOE. I'm not sure if it's worth getting. I mean, Theopist, I am a Guild Wars 2 content creator. I love Guild Wars 2. I'm going to get it. However, I get where you're coming from, but I mean, there's never been a Guild Wars 2 expansion I regretted buying. I will agree with you that I think Janthier and Soto had poor writing. I love, however, the features from them. Like, I use the Soto features, expanded weapon proficiency and weapon master training every single day when I'm playing my characters on my main account. So I don't regret getting them, but yeah, it's true that in some aspects they weren't great. But yeah, I am planning to play VOE, but I can't really tell you like how exceptional or how bad it is yet because it's not out yet. Are they really that bad? I don't think so, but I will say, like, okay, if you're comparing them to the expansions that came before them, which were much larger, they are lesser. Yes, that is true. However, you know, there is also the fact that they were, you know, cheaper. So, it's like, okay. But, yeah, I do think that their best writing was, like, Living World Season 4, and I don't think anything after that really stood up to that. We also waited decades for those expansions. Well, not decades, but yeah, a lot longer, for sure.
Nice
one. Expected VOE writing gonna be cringe, but I care more about the new features and content. Yeah, I mean, I do like when the writing is really good, but we'll see, we'll see. Don't know if I need anything in here. You crafted new armor yet? I got a few items today. I've got... Hang on a sec, deposit all that. Okay, so we've got some level 10 equipment at this point, level 5 gloves, level 10 weapon, and got some level 10 jewelry from a jewel crafting character. So we are slowly making progress. We 100%ed Metrica province. Hey. And now we are working on the human newbie zone. On chat. He's here making biscuits. Haven't yet gotten the cat cam working on the secondary computer yet, so I just have to point my camera at him. Whoa, 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 that's a gold. That is not a veteran. So if you're Craftlocked, you don't use stuff that the story gives you? Correct, unless it's like a gathering tool, because you can't craft those. Yeah, so like level 3, I leveled up and it gave me a bag and I destroyed it, and then I made my own bags at level 10. Why such a late stream today? What are you talking? I've been live at this time every day for the last 7 years. What the hell are you talking about? Asking me why I'm live at this time today. Help local hunters by fixing their trap, killing boars, and assist anyone in danger while hunting. Mike, I have a question. If you could only get Janthier or Visions of Eternity, which one would you get and why? Again, I haven't played VOE, so I don't know how good it is. Janthier had Land Spears and had the Warclaw overhaul and the Homestead. You know, Visions of Eternity has Legendary Rebreather. Oh, Janthier also the Legendary Backpack. There's Legendary Rebreather ring and some other weapons or something in VOE. There's the Skimmer overhaul. And a handful of other things. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen VOE yet, so I don't know how good those features are going to be. He does a morning and evening stream. I have streamed every single evening for like 7 years. And for like 2 or 3 years, I've been streaming every weekday morning. So 5 days a week mornings. I'm bugging then? You bugging. This guy's telling me I need to go to bed. He says I'm up too late. I'm gonna get in trouble. That's a lot of streaming. I do 55 hours a week. And I'm not kidding. I haven't missed a day in 7 years. Every single day I've been here. I have a problem. Happy Game. We played Happy Game yesterday. That was horrifying. Charmon picked some weird games out for us. Select your reward. Doesn't matter. We can't use these. Salvage it all. Okay. That is done. What is that waypoint over there that I missed? Whoops. Let's go back and get that. Stop blaming me. You picked it! Can you sell mats and drops? Well, I'm using mats, but I can buy... So I can buy things off of the TP if they're for crafting into other things. Like, I could buy raw leather just so that we don't have to go, you know, grind for like an hour. I can buy, like, base materials, but I still have to craft them into something else. Yeah, originally I thought about saying I had to get everything myself, but after the morning stream, a lot of people were vocally like, hey, this is really fun watching you do this, but I really don't like watching you just farm an area over and over and over for like 30 minutes to an hour. Can you just like buy stuff? And I was like, yeah, if it's gonna make it more entertaining, that's fine. So we decided to add the rule that I could spend money I earn on this character buying stuff for the challenge as long as I still craft all of my own stuff. Crafting gear gets the poison out of it. That's right. That's right. How were you able to fight before you could craft a weapon? So we thought about that. This challenge idea came from World of Warcraft. And in World of Warcraft, they immediately destroy all their level 1 gear. And then they punch their way until they could craft something. However, there was one major difference between this game and World of Warcraft in that sentence. Anyone want to say what it is? There was something about Guild Wars 2 that's very different from WoW in that sentence. Yeah, we don't have punching. I don't know if any of you have ever tried fighting without a weapon in your character's hand. You just stare at the enemy. There's no punching. Counterpoint, you got Skittles. True, but that would mean that only a ranger could do this challenge. Right? So either A, Skittles would fight for us, or B, we would have to get exploration XP until we could craft. And that would be kind of sketch. So if we did do that, it would be a very slow early game. And so what we opted to do is simply just say that our starting equipment was crafted by us at some point in the past. So that's what we did. So I ended up using my level 1 bow until like level 20 or something. It was a long time. It was a long time. All right, there's a scout over here.
This area.
Alright, hero point over here, somewhere. I need some help. Oh, I remember this one.
Oh, and below, the Windmill King wants to pursue. You have met your match, dragon. You bewitched me, you evil magpie. You're not a dragon.
Okay. Alright. I just tried to glide. It did not work. Pet's too far away. Get him, Greg! Let's see. Scout thing over there. Do you like the elite spec changes they made? Some of them, yeah. But again, we didn't get details. Like, we know that Luminary is getting new virtues. We don't know what they do. So, yeah, that sounds nice, but I can't really say whether that's good or bad until I see them. I saw you jump off that wall and I held my breath. It was a little wall. It was a little wall, it's okay. I think trying to glide will be what kills you. It could. We were discussing this earlier. If I could very quickly, while not in combat, open the map and waypoint somewhere, I could save myself while falling. But it's going to be sketch. Is this game good again? This game is good still. It's kind of getting a spotlight on it again, because a lot of big content creators have recently tried it and been like, oh shoot, this game is good. But yeah, it's still going strong. Let's see, what do I need to do here? Hold on, I had a heart. What was this heart? I think I got it half filled fighting a centaur raid earlier.
We fought too long and hard to lose.
I was trying to go through the tunnel. Assist Beetleton farmers freeing their friends, killing centaurs, or harassing centaur camps.
We worked hard to wreck that king. No way we're just gonna let them rebuild it.
Prevent the Tamini from retaking the camp. Oh, perfect.
Fight on, my tribe.
Who's that? Edison, thank you. Appreciate that. I didn't tag the last one this time.
Actual turrets in use.
I just imagined a situation where I accidentally click on like a birthday cake or something that someone else puts down, and then I'm just like, wait, no, I didn't mean to eat your food. Quit, how do I throw this up? How do I get it out? And they're just like, why? You don't understand. I don't trust you. There we go. Heart and heart. Okay. Point of interest over there. Poi! How much loot do you think you've been playing around so far from not spamming the loot button?
How much loot do you
Oh.
think you've left laying around so far from not spamming the button?
I would say at this point probably less than 10% of it. Because early on, I was forgetting stuff constantly. But then since then, I think I've been getting it all. Or most of it. Oh man, no loot? So Manson, you said beef farm. So I was like, oh, I could use some beef. And then I killed him. I got nothing. Nothing beats the Ratmancer spec. Oh my god. Dude. Ratmancer is going to join the list with Vindicator of things I hide from other players until they're already addicted to the game. Then I tell them about them. They are the shameful children. I'm sure I've asked this before, but would you recommend I play the X-Packs in order, or would there be a more beneficial, easier, faster way to get through everything? I would recommend playing them in order, because the story's decent, and the features of one will make the features of the next one, you know, easier. Yeah, if you're asking me, I'm gonna say play them in order. Didn't someone tell me there was a ranger pet here somewhere? Like a dog and or pig, I think. Why are you hiding?
Hello. Hey, let's play Minister and Queen.
Clean the wall. Dude, I'm the only one cleaning this town up. Do you need to read all the books before playing the games? Do you need to? No. I would say if you like the idea of reading the books, the one called Edge of Destiny takes place right before the game. I mean, all three are connected to the game's universe, but Edge of Destiny, like, literally happens right before the game starts, so that one connects really well. Bananas, I thought you played Guild Wars 2. Bananas is asking troll questions. I'm just pretending like they're serious questions just for the sake of everybody else. Almost done.
Step right up, carnival goers.
Fight the strongman.
I'm too old to get-
Ah!
Don't judge a drink by its snout. Beat me and take home a prize. I can't believe it.
Okay. Hero point done. Alright, that's done. Where is the dog? Where the dog at? / wiki ranger pets. And what's on Queensdale? And there's a heart over there. Let's see. Control F, Queensdale. No, I can't do that. Hi, is it your bedtime? Okay, just a second, chat. I'm gonna tell the boy goodnight. I'll be right back. Okay, back. I am looking up to see what I can find about Queensdale pets. Where would that be listed? Yours to Queensdale? They're in Divinity's Reach. The dog is elsewhere now. Muck, you answered that a lot quicker than I was ready for, and my wife came in and asked a question when you covered my question. I know you said you do the story in order, but what else did you say about the mounts and stuff? There are some excuses, some things to be said. Good night, buddy. About, like, if you, for example, if you do Path of Fire and you get the Springer, then Heart of Thorns is a lot easier, because Heart of Thorns has a lot of verticality, right? You can do that. However, if you care about the story, which I do, the story doesn't make any sense if you do it out of order. It's in fact quite confusing if you do it out of order. Crap! I forgot, I don't have an underwater weapon shot. So I would say, hang on a second. There we go. I would say if you want my opinion, I'd just say do it in order. But if you're trying to just get like a specific thing, then you can just go for that thing. I'm so mad the Springer is the only useless as mount. Well, the Springer is very useful while you're unlocking things. But yes, later on in the game, it doesn't do a whole lot for you. Thank you for repeating. I know you didn't have to. I appreciate it. No, you're fine. All right, we're just doing the really low-level stuff right now, so having conversation's always good. Mining underwater is always fun because for some reason it's 50% faster. Wait, why is my pet? Alright. Okay, got it. Difficult to do this with no weapon. Come here, crab. There we go. Kill the scales. I think I actually just found the scales. Tree here too we can get. I hope we get a Springer boost next, but that'll alone be boring. Yeah, I kind of thought that the next mount that would be getting kind of like an overhaul, kind of like how we had the Warclaw overhaul in the Skyscale one. I thought the next one was going to be the, like, assuming they were just going around through all of them, I thought Springer would be the next one. I was very surprised when it ended up being Skimmer. It's not a bad thing, but it was surprising. Thought it'd be Jackal or Springer. Yeah, agreed. Let's bring this over here. Hold on, I'm gonna... It's just ignoring me. Okay. That's not working. Trap that one. Hey, you, come here. Come here. Come on. There we go. Okay. What is next? I'm missing one vista somewhere. Oh god. Okay, way up there at the beginning. So we need to get a harpoon gun or a spear. If I want to craft a spear, that means I'm gonna have to swap to someone to weaponsmith for a time. That's a big boy. Pet's being... I told my pet to do his breath attack, and he goes over there and breathes into that pillar and doesn't hit anything. You dunce. Spear, same crafter as bows. You're suggesting it's huntsman? I'm pretty sure harpoon gun is huntsman and spear is weaponsmith. But I would have to double check. There we go. Alright. 40 copper ore, not bad, and 2 things to salvage. Okay. This zone dunzo. Let's go into... Let's see, hold on a second. Guild Wars 2 Ranger Pets by zone. Let's see if this works. Alright, let's go into Divinity's Reach just to get whatever animals they have in there. What was this one? Queensdale. Nothing in Queensdale. Alright, Divinity. Okay. Crichton Drakehound. And a pig are here. Alright. The pig is west of the mechanical
Where has the time
orchestra.
gone?
Where was the mechanical orchestra? I don't have the map filled in. Southeast. Okay, so the pig's like over here? Alright. Okay. Hey, Jester, thank you! Appreciate that. Hey, look, it's a jump that would kill me and delete my character, chat. Are you having fun? I am, actually. It's been a long time since I got excited to see, like, a stick of butter drop. Like, oh, I could cook this and get a food buff for my character. Woo! You know? It's been a long time since these things got me, like, excited. So, yeah, I am having fun. Usually after the giveaway, I switch from Guild Wars 2 and play one of my other games. So, this should tell you. You have tamed pig. Let's see. Okay, we got a pig. 597 vitality, 487 toughness. Tied with the Drake. He needs a name. Crayon. Alright. What does this one dig up? A great sword. Oh, I can't even use it though, because I didn't craft it. Nah, you just throw the thing. Alright. Where's the Drake thing? Inside Minister Wee's mansion or in Western Commons. In the square area north of the word Commons. Come on, man, Gen 3 Bacon. Yeah, but Gen 3 Bacon is the name of the pig on my main account. We can't just reuse that name. What will you do when your chef needs poultry? Punch a bird, I guess? I'm lost. It's supposed to be around here. Hold on. What do they say? Let me read this again.